Hello, I'm Luke from Click4Assistance, and in this video I'm going to be discussing with you all about categories, what they are and how to configure them based upon your business needs. So let's get into it. So what are categories? The category module allows you to categorize any chat. The information from this is then used for analysis and reporting. The module itself can be categorized to any extent you wish based upon your business needs, and this comes with two default options including reason and outcome. This is the categories module, and to get here you go to settings on the left and then click on categories. Categories are represented by the black folders you can see here as reason and outcome. Options can then be added directly to the categories or grouped within the subfolders. Options can be easily moved by dragging and dropping them into the correct folder. So for example, this testing one, I'm just going to drag it into the outcome, and you see that's appeared there straight away. As well as the buttons across the top, there's also a menu available when right-clicking that menu with the same options. So for example, if I click on testing here, I've got report and the delete and rename. These are the two particularly in question. If I right-click on this one, I also get delete and rename. The categories can be made mandatory, meaning that the advisor cannot store a chat without selecting an option within that category. If any categories are mandatory, chats are required to be manually stored and automatic chat storing will not be available. To add a new option, you must click on the parent folder first, and in this example, we're going to create a new category and two options. So we will click on categories and then create a category. So I'm going to click on the categories at the top here, create category. And in this example, we're going to be creating one called visitor type. And now we've created our category, we're going to create two options. So we're going to click on here. This is going to be called lead. And I mentioned earlier you can right click, we're going to do one here as well. And this one's called existing customer. We're not going to be making this category a mandatory one. If you wanted to, you would click up on the folder here and you would tick that box and then press save attribute, but we're not going to do that in this instance. During the next incoming chat, advisors will now be able to select from the new categories, and management can run reports identifying the volume of chats from new leads and existing customers. And there we have it, your categories module is now set up and ready to go. 3 things to take away from this video. Number 1, the main reason for this module is for reporting and analysis, so you can see who visited, why they visited, and what the outcome from that conversation was. The second thing is that when creating a new category option or group, that you need to use a parent folder first. And the third thing is that when using a mandatory category, that a chat cannot be stored without a selection being made. I've been Luke with Click4Assistance, helping you to converse, monitor and engage with your customers.